Okay, so shall we begin? It says in your notes that you've been suffering from post-traumatic stress. You've been experiencing flashbacks, panic attacks and nightmares.
Yes, alright, I get it.
Would you care to expand for me?
Doesn't feel like I have much of a choice, but alright.
This doesn't need to be difficult. I just need to understand that I can't help you until you help me.
Alright, I'm sorry.
It's fine. So tell me about your condition. What started it?
Well, I was a detective.
Aren't you a little, young?
Oh, well, I went there as a trainee, and I was given a permanent job after solving a particularly interesting kidnapping case.
And did you enjoy your work?
For a time, definitely. There was always just something about the thrill of the chase and the excitement of it all. And then there was the moment where you finally outsmarted your opponent. Yeah, that always kept me there.
That sounds like a particularly very unhealthy work relationship, but I'm sure you're aware of that.
Yes.
Could we talk about that perhaps? We could take it slowly, of course, but just tell me, what made you wind up sitting here next to me talking to me? Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. Now, let's begin.
Where? I'm on my way.
Morning.
Another cheery one, I see.
Well, we can only hope. Detective Morrow, I'd like you to meet Detective Baker.
Ah, Detective Morrow. Pleasure to finally meet you.
Now, give it 2 weeks, you won't be able to stand the sight of me. Okay. You're something different, aren't you?
Guess you can see why we brought you in.
I assume you just wanted the pleasure of my company.
Victim is Anthony West, killed by a single gunshot wound to the head.
Any leads so far? Do we know of anyone who had a grudge?
No, nothing.
Who else has been here?
No one. That's how we found him.
No, look, somebody's cleaned up. If they were shot in the head, usually people who've been shot in the head would bleed.
We've not had any time to clean up. We came here 20 minutes ago. It was like that when we got here.
What's with the mask?
I thought it was a statement. A clue, perhaps.
No, I think this is worse. This looks like a calling card to me.
You think there's going to be more?
I think so. It's too well executed not to be. There's no blood, it means that they weren't shot here, which means they were shot somewhere else and brought here. Why would you bring a dead body to an open public space unless you want it to be noticed? That paired with the mask tells me that this is just round one.
So, what are we dealing with?
Something new. They've never done this before. They want our full attention right from the start.
What makes you think this is their first kill?
Because it's too perfect. Killer who's never killed before plans to the extreme. They factor in every single tiny detail. I mean, this is a textbook murder.
So, what do we do now?
Well, they haven't given us anything to work with, but if I'm right about this guy, I think we'll be hearing from them very soon. All we have to do is wait until they make a mistake. Clever ones always do.
Morrow, could I have a word, please?
Yes, boss.
You haven't been watching the news, have you?
You know me so well.
Recently, there was a breakout at the asylum. He was there. There's a chance this could be connected to your ex-partner.
There's a chance, I suppose.
I think we should prepare for the worst.
If it's him, I think we should prepare for a lot worse than that. Right, I'm gonna go and check the victim's house. Send me the address.
All right, yep, you do that.
Milo? Yeah, it's me. I'm at the house, but I have a feeling I might not be the only one. Wait, there's something here. It's a phone number. Hands up. Down.
Can I ask, why was this case significant?
I spent my whole career trying to stop the criminally insane doing what they do. But something about this one scared me.
Killers are known to be quite intimidating.
No. This was different. I know how to think like a killer. I know how to predict their next moves and understand their motivations, because ultimately I need to be able to use that against them. But I knew that there was something different about this one. Something worse.
So did he kill again?
Yes, he did.
Morrow, you were right. It was only just the start. Victim's Mark Saunders. I can't quite put it into words. Look for yourself.
This is what round 2 looks like, apparently. When you went to the first victim's house, did you see anything which we could use to maybe identify the killer?
Afraid not. He was wearing a mask, same as the other victim.
It's a shame. Well, I think you're right about the calling card, which is good.
So, any link to the previous victim?
No, unfortunately, there's no link to the previous killings.
So, a serial killer.
Perhaps. It's not right, is it? Serial killers do what they do because it's a compulsion. They can't contain it. It's too organised. Everything about this is meant to get our attention. The choosing the victims and dressing them up in gas masks is all meant to keep us interested.
Well, as you can see, it's a bit more violent this time.
Probably in response to you shooting at him.
Are you going to keep coming up with stupid theories? This isn't a retaliation, it's a statement.
What do you mean?
Whoever's doing this knew I would go to the house first. That means that they know me, because I always check the victim's house first. So they're showing off.
If they're showing off, why would this kill be more violent?
I don't know.
Well, you could just ask. You haven't got them yet, have you?
You never do what they want unless you're out of options.
Well, we've got 2 dead bodies, no leads. I think we're out of options here.
Fine. He's still here.
Wait, what?
He's still here somewhere.
No, wait!
Wait! I just want to talk.
Morrow.
Klaus?
So, you figured out it was me.
Well, you weren't exactly subtle about it. Couldn't even wait 2 weeks before escaping that asylum before claiming your first victim.
And you just couldn't resist coming out to play.
We aren't playing anything, Klaus. People have died.
That's what people do best.
So is that what all this is about? Just killing for the fun of it? Nah, you're too clever for that. Too desperate to be admired. How many more people have to die before your ego's satisfied?
Perhaps if you'd played by the rules, nobody would have died.
What do you mean?
I left you my number. You never called. Ignore me again and people will die.
Why?
This was only the beginning, my old friend. Call me when you're ready to start the next round.
Stop! Help me.
I don't know what to do.
There's nothing. No light. No, just darkness.
You're okay. You're gonna be okay.
I'm scared.
You're all right. You'll be all right.
Help me.
Thank you for agreeing to meet with me.
It's no trouble. You have a lovely home, by the way.
Oh no, this isn't my house. No, this house belonged to your patient's first victim.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
I apologise, but I needed you to understand how serious the situation was. So, you were treating Klaus.
Well, trying.
Did he ever discuss anything that might help us? Like a motive, perhaps?
No, nothing that specific, I'm afraid. He quite mentioned you a lot. Just rambling about, nothing. But he did mention some things. I don't know what about, but it was quite sinister. He called it his great game.
Did he ever say what his game was?
He said it was only for you. Only you could play the game. Where in the game are you, can I ask?
He's killed 3 people.
I see. So you're approaching him for the final round?
Anything I should prepare for?
I really don't know. He barely mentioned anything most of the time. But he did mention that somehow your friends are going to be part of the final game.
I need to go, but thank you.
Detective, be careful.
I appreciate the heads up.
What are you going to do?
I don't know yet. But I have the feeling he won't stop unless I kill him.
Okay. So, you're finally ready to play.
Listen to me, Klaus. This has gone too far now, all right? You've killed a detective. You've crossed the line.
That doesn't matter.
Don't you dare!
But it doesn't matter. Nothing does. You know that just as well as I do.
And what about the other people you killed, huh? Do they matter?
They would have died eventually. Don't you see that?
No, stop this! Stop it now!
It's too late for that now. You're in the final round. Come and find me so we can finish this.
Was that long enough?
It was. Get to Woodstone Park. So, you chose to play by your own rules. Talking to my doctor, tracing my phone. I expected better from you.
Well, you know how it is. Win by any means necessary.
I couldn't agree more.
What the hell is that?
Yes? It's his detonator.
Whose?
Oh, didn't I say? Out you come.
What happened?
I got here before you, and he was already here. It's been a set up from the start.
Don't come any closer. You take one more step, and I will push the button.
Why are you doing this?
I have found the power to control life and death. I have found the meaning I have been searching for this entire time. And I want you to see it too.
You're insane, and you're completely wrong. Killing doesn't give life meaning. This is all just to satisfy you, give you this false illusion of control.
No! Stop it! This is my victory over you! This is what my entire life has been building to. Think of all those murders we stopped. I've studied them, learned from their mistakes. There is nothing you can do.
What if I were to shoot you where you stand?
I'm confident I can press this button in time. Very confident. But I suppose there is a chance I might not press it in time, and well, we can't have that, can we? 1 minute and counting. You lose.
Turn it off.
No.
Klaus, turn it off or I swear I will kill you.
I can't, and neither can you. We both know that. I win.
When I say so, you run.
Stay back!
Go, get out of it now. No! There has to be another way to do this.
No, there isn't enough time. Go, now!
Fine.
Okay, that's a lot to process. But I'm not sure why you brought this to me.
Well, me and Klaus were partners. Milo put us together because we were both new to the job. We used to be inseparable. But after seeing what he became, I don't want to be like that. I want to be better. But I can't stop thinking about everything that happened.
Well, I feel like we made some good progress today. Don't worry, I will help you, I promise. So, same time next week?
Sure.